I'm mixing Star Trek and Star Wars, so.
Oh yeah, we don't tolerate that, sir. But you
But
know
do
what?
I give a shit?
I know.
Hold on. I would
Look,
just like to ask Lee a couple of questions before that. This is recording, right?
Love is strong.
This is recording, right?
It is.
Okay. Lee, are you a grown ass man?
I am.
You pay your own damn bills.
I am.
Shit, where the fuck
you am?
Mix
Right,
whatever you want, bro.
I don't give a shit. I really
There you
don't.
go.
Look,
I could care less.
Rep what you love, sir. That's all that matters.
See,
there you go.
The most important thing is what's in the background.
There you go. The throne of evil.
That's right. Oh yeah, and I did. I am going to submit a and see, now here's where y'all can support me now if you want to. I am submitting a panel to the Star Wars track at Dragon Con called "Was Palpatine Really a Bad Guy?"
Oh, I'm down for that. I will go watch that panel.
And I'm about to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die on that hill.
I don't think he was a bad guy. I think he just does what everybody does.
Wow.
They jump for their position.
You sound like 49% of all voters right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't think he was a bad guy. I think the Jedi Order did a lot of stupid ish, and they need to get slapped down.
I mean, that's what he told Anakin, and isn't that what Anakin told Padme and Obi-Wan? The Jedi are evil, in my opinion.
Right, and so he decided to slaughter a whole bunch of kids.
Pretty much. He literally said
anybody for peace
and killed them kids.
Men, women, and children.
Right.
Peace.
Hold on. Once he slaughtered those kids, it became if ain't shit was a person walking around with a lightsaber.
But there's always the argument that the Jedi say, yeah, we care, and then they throw the deuces on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
there's that
kids.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but they let kids be slaughtered.
All I'm gonna say is I walk around with a red lightsaber. You ain't never seen nothing else in my life. Darth Vader right here at the center of the room.
No one argued with you about that, now, did we? No one argued about your stance. We already know who you are.
I'm right.
So, okay, well, all right, we'll go ahead and we'll get started then. Again, I may or may not play Beyonce's Halo every now and again this episode. Who knows? It may happen. If you hear it in the background, Alexa must have just been listening in. I don't know.
He's always listening.
Welcome to
the
40th. Well, who knows? Is he on Disney Plus or is he not? But anyway, let's open the show. That was a pretty good cold open. So we are on the 40th episode of the Stuff We Like, Stuff We Hate podcast. I cannot believe that we're on our 40th episode. It's crazy, man. I am one of your hosts, Dr. Law, and joining me are my other great co-hosts. Who wants to fire first with your name?
Big Mo B.
All right.
The Archangel David.
Your boy Madman.
All right. Well, as you can see, it's been a while since we had a podcast, and there's been all kinds of stuff that's come out. Just I don't know who wants to start first.
I'm gonna run this thing first.
And you're claiming that you're gonna be in a good mood. Well, we'll see how long that lasts. We'll see how long.
As soon as you bring that Halo up, it's going down here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo, man, today was a good day for people who love that Zack Snyder version of the Justice League. We thought we weren't gonna get no more of that. And them boys just let us know that we're going to get an 8-hour mini-series representing what will have been Justice League 2 and 3 to finish that story arc out. So it's not going to theaters, but that's fine. I don't care where it goes as long as I get to see it. HBO Max is the place. So that put me in an awesome mood today. I'm finna see it go down.
Really, when did this get released?
Oh, they popped that off today because they did their whole earnings call thing. So, you know, that had to come out. And it was like, yo, here we go. Thank you,
for
thank
what?
you, thank you.
For HBO
For Discovery, AT&T. So, you know, I guess Discovery must have pushed for it because, you know, that stuff is going over to them. And they are stupid smart with that because that made the fans happy. And you need to remember the fans is where you get your flipping money from. So you need to make the fans happy. I don't care it's not going to theaters. That's better for me. I'd rather watch it at home anyway when I can actually take breaks. You know? Because 4 hours in the theater can be hell. So,
yeah, but you watched the 3-hour Batman.
Oh, yeah, I did. And I ran right to the bathroom when that Joker was done. Just like with that.
Dude, you're supposed to sit there with your pickle jar.
Boy, stop.
And just tough it out.
Ain't nobody going to jail for DC.
Don't nobody do that no more.
Ain't nobody going to jail for DC Comics. Hell no. But
you gotta be a weirdo.
Well, I know there had been rumblings about, you know, how they were going to try and do something a little bit different with the cleaving off of Discovery Plus and them taking like that whole comic book like portfolio thing, which is good. But yeah, they didn't really have any other content. I mean, you had some of those shows. I mean, we were going to get season 4 of Titans. We were going to get more Doom Patrol, probably, you know, more Peacemaker. I'm talking about in terms of live action.
Live action, yeah. Yeah.
So,
it works. I mean, you think about it, it's still going to segue into this Flash BS that's going to pop off in the theaters.
It may not.
Oh no, it's supposed to.
We talking about the Flash. Well,
they said it will. Man. So it is going to culminate into what happens in Flashpoint. So at the end of the day, will it matter to their full scope of storytelling? No, but at least it will make the and give us some closure.
Well, the question is, by the time it comes out, will it be reshot with a different actor and not Ezra Miller?
Oh God, yeah, he messed it up, ain't he? Oh my God, that dude. I wouldn't be surprised if they did Flashpoint because if they filmed any of that already yet, and then next thing you know, once he does the Flashpoint, he changes. It's a whole new Barry Allen. Somebody actually look like Barry Allen. That would be great, bro. God, I would love that.
Well,
Ezra a wholesale fool. But
drink your drink and let people do karaoke in peace, bro.
I mean, look, remember he choked the chick and nobody said nothing, really? Like they kind of pushed that one down. Oh, it was a joke. He was just playing around. Okay. All right.
Okay. Don't shake his hand.
Hey, I've got nothing invested against the dude personally at all, right? Patterns of behavior show up, right? Things build, right? And I think we've all watched enough shows and watched enough things in this world that we know behaviors either get corrected or they escalate.
Mm-hmm.
Or they just pop up out of nowhere, Oscars. But
sir, we ain't doing that. All right, we not.
Hey, it's fair game.
We not doing that. It's got nothing to do with this. It's got nothing to do with this. We ain't got nothing to do with that.
We don't actually have nothing to do with that.
We got nothing to do with that. There's none of the properties that we are covering or any of those things.
Won't be no Hancock too.
Yeah, well, he ain't.
I mean, that was 90 years ago anyway. Besides,
just saying.
Cock that hand Sunday night.
All right, so yeah, that made me happy, and then of course, you know, my boy at Big Firebird blessed me with my Mooka figure. You know, this year that thing came out, and my God, if it's not the most beautiful action figure transformer fembot thing I've ever seen.
Where's that?
They rock the hell out of it. It's
Where
perfect.
What are you talking about?
You don't know what he's talking about?
What you talking? What
it was in the about? It's in the group text.
What we talking about?
That.
We're talking about Luca. Look at that.
What is that? Those are like electronic breasts. Like, what is this?
Sir,
It's a transformer.
You're doing too much down there.
No, I'm just saying. That's all I saw was like robotic, like Aphrodite
Sir,
from Transformers Z things.
doing
Like, what's
too
going
much.
on?
He brought out Aphrodite.
Yes, he did.
Y'all know what I'm talking
Flame
about.
Toys movie.
Because we all hold on.
Oh,
This,
we all know. We all, yeah.
this is the Men of a Certain Age podcast, sir.
Transor Z.
Yep.
All right. Look,
Then, of course,
the only reason that Mo's hair still is mostly black because he dyes it.
Yeah, that's a whole lie. With all this gray
So
right
those are the same character. That's the same character.
No, this right here
No.
is Play Arts Kai 2B premium format figure, boy. A thing of beauty. Oh my God, like all the beautiful stuff is come out this year and it has arrived. It's in my greedy little hands. So yeah, I'm stupid happy right now. Enough stuff. And then of course on the gaming front, we got Elden Ring, which I spent 120 hours playing. Finally beat that guy. Freaking amazing game from FromSoft. I'm gonna put it on the shelf before I do a new game plus because I need a break from it. But that thing was awesome. It was awesome. You ain't never been so happy to get your ass kicked in something till you play some Elden Ring.
Okay.
Oh man, and then KOF 15, Perfection. Beautiful fighting game. It's finally KOF like it's supposed to be in modern times with great old school gameplay. You know, lots of characters in there. You know, I hate that Kim Capawan ain't there, but he might come DLC. And they gave us a free Omega Rugal update coming in April. And that boy looked like a beast. So I can't wait to rip somebody's ass with it. Good month, man. March.
Hold on. Speaking of which,
for fandom.
Look what just got delivered.
What? Some Funkos?
Razor Ramon has just been dropped off at the house.
Nobody care about no damn Funkos.
Oh, come on, man. Especially given what happened with Scott Hall. That's what you gonna say?
Hold on. I like Scott Hall. Don't nobody give a damn about no Funkos.
Okay. All right. That's okay. That's okay.
Did this man just diss Razor Ramon? Hold up.
No, I dissed Funko. I'm cool with Scott Hall.
He did.
Okay.
Indirectly, he did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did.
Hold on.
Yes,
you don't catch me dissing a whole lot of people, right? Like if I'm gonna diss anybody in wrestling, it's always gonna be Hulk Hogan.
Well, Hollywood Hogan.
No, the hell with Terry.
Well,
all right, I don't even call him Hulk. He's Terry.
But if
it's
you
Terry
diss
looking
Hulk,
ass.
and you diss the whole NWO, ergo you diss Scott Hall, bro.
Look, don't care for Terry at all.
You can't take Hollywood without the outsiders.
Look,
I'm just saying.
Care nothing for Terry.
It's all part of the same chili.
Whatever.
They have the stewed tomatoes and not take the beans and the beef, bro. But it's okay.
It's okay.
Well, I mean, he wants a vegetarian chili. Let that man have his
unless you want tofu.
No.
Shout out to all the vegetarians out there.
Look here. All right. That man said what he said. It was on video. Cool. I don't fuck with him at all.
No, I get it.
Right? It's like, look, I got a couple of people that are online, like him and Mel Gibson. Like everybody wants to talk about everything that happened Sunday night. I'm like, y'all still got Mel Gibson showing up in movies, acting with people left and right, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said something far like worse, right? So it's like, man, nah. Some of y'all ain't getting a free ride, right? Because you've said other things leading up to that, and we know. So nope. Terry, Mel, I don't fuck with them. Period.
They did covered up other things.
Man, hell yeah.
So there you go. But all right, who wants to go next with what they liked?
We're gonna get right into it. the one movie I actually left the house to see this year that I can
heard
say
that.
on record, because technically did not go to the theater and see No Way Home. Technically, I am watching that tonight for the first time. With that being said, with the family.
Yeah,
right?
I remember that
Yeah,
conversation.
Look, the
after I
wonderful
went to
thing
my
is
screening.
they don't listen to the podcast, so we're good here, unless
Yeah,
they're
good-
still
good-
downstairs.
good thing with that.
And
Yeah.
watch the Sith Lord over here just send her a link. Just
Right. We be like,
Check out
like,
the 40th episode.
right?
Hey,
It's amazing.
Exactly. Look,
no, I won't. She'll just receive a random message on through the PlayStation.
on the
network.
PlayStation, that's right.
It'll be
But
like, I
straight
know
up-
what your husband did this winter. That's
Look
what I'm
here.
saying.
Exactly.
I knew
But
it.
straight up, we're gonna get right into the money, right? Which is, I went and saw the Batman.
That's right.
Right.
And he
And-
is the money for DC. Sorry,
Yeah.
Superman fans.
Straight up. And here's the deal. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said on Twitter right after I walked out the theater. Right. Robert Pattinson did a great job at being Batman, especially for a year one, and I will fight anybody on that one. Period. We can go outside right now. We gonna scrap all night.
Year two, but
All right.
Yeah,
Year
he's
one,
too.
year two, either way, it's early, right? It is super early in the career, and straight up, I will fight anybody like him fighting all them dudes in the subway over this.
Mhm.
Okay, he did a great job. If you look back at what was presented versus the source material that we've grown to like about Batman, they gave us something that we haven't always gotten in Batman movies, right? Which is, hey, a Batman that is still very much in the throes of trauma and young and doesn't give a about anything else. But they also gave us the really good detective part of Batman, right? DC used to stand for Detective Comics. Batman's moniker is the world's greatest detective. Ra's al Ghul calls him what in Batman the Animated
Detective.
Series? Detective, right? What was he doing in this, right? And it's like, well, he didn't do X, Y, and Z without getting into the movie. Guess what? He's young and just starting out. Mistakes are going to get made. You don't get good at anything overnight. Other than them ass whoopings he was dishing out, and even with some of that, he had to take some L's in some places, right? And they're
Well,
like,
he had
oh,
some help
Batman
from
shouldn't have.
Alfred.
Hey, man, but he's young. He's young.
No, I'm not. I don't
and
think that
early
that's
in
a
the
demerit.
career, right?
I
So,
don't think that that's a demerit, though.
right?
No.
I had people going, oh, I didn't like that version of Bruce Wayne. I'm like, he hasn't figured out the need for that yet, because him being Bruce didn't fucking matter.
yeah,
at
remember,
that point.
Bruce Wayne is a mask that Batman
There
put
you
on.
go. Right? So
Batman
when I look
is-
when I look at the
And that-
things that they covered in the movie, did it have some missteps? Yes. Other than that, I enjoyed the movie, right? I liked John Turturro's role. I liked the callbacks they did to the comics with certain pieces that I will not talk about on here, other than
No,
the
talk
fact
about
that,
them. If you ain't seen them,
well,
you ain't
well,
seen it yet.
yeah, I didn't want to spoil it, but like, but
Dude, if you
there's
haven't
like
seen it, spoiler
there's like-
alert.
there's the
you go.
iconic Catwoman face scratch on Falcone and why he hates her, right? They built that into it, where if you don't know
Yeah.
comics, that's not a significant thing for you. You're just like, oh, but comics heads are watching the movie going, oh, they did it, right? It's one of those things you're seeing little bits and pieces thrown in. Didn't mind the Riddler, right? Did a
Hush your
solid
mouth.
job as a villain. I'm good with it, right? 100% I'm good with it. I gave that movie an A. And again, I will stand by Robert at this point, right? I wasn't too cool with him being all sparkly and pedophile for the early part of his career, and I stand by that statement as well. That Twilight is nothing more than pedophilia wrapped up in teenage novels, right? Because you got
Oh,
100,
God.
you got 100-something-year-old dude macking on a 17-year-old chick in high school.
Hey.
Well,
No, I know, A.
no,
It is what it is.
Let's keep
No,
going.
it's
That's
a
whole
metaphor
nother
for
subject.
It is what it is. It's a
Totally
metaphor for
metaphor
pedophilia.
abstinence. That's
It's
totally
a metaphor
what
for
it is.
pedophilia.
Listen, they glitter in the sun. We shouldn't even be talking about this. That's
Yeah,
not
we
real
should.
stuff.
Let's move
No,
on.
no. No, he a grown ass man
Look.
trying to hook up with a girl in high school. That's the shit we shouldn't be talking about. And every teenage girl out there watch that movie like, oh, that's so romantic. No, that's fucked up.
Now, you talking about the teenage
It's
girl? What about the
fucked up.
real life grown women?
Exactly.
About the second movie with the werewolf boy. My own office
Exactly.
mate had that dude poster up.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. Her relationship with Werewolf Boy made more sense. They were the same age.
No. I'm talking about real life women. They were losing their mind over that teenage
Look,
boy.
let's not
they
even
were ready
talk.
To go to jail for the D. They were ready for it.
They were gonna risk it all.
Old double standard having ass pedos.
Well, there you go.
So, if you gotta know, look, if you gotta know where the line is with me, believe me that pedophilia is not even close to the line. It is over the fucking line, and I'm never gonna be cool.
Batman to glitter to
Robert Pattinson.
Well, that's an easy. That's a straight line. That's a straight line.
Hey, I had a lot of people going, "Oh, the vampire dude, I can't see him as blah blah blah." And what we got for me worked. It worked on a very like kind of Frank Miller Batman Year One level where where he's at.
For me, he felt like the Crow. I like Batman, but when he was Bruce Wayne, he was the Crow to me. I didn't see, but it was all right. It was all right.
It broken down, man.
Right.
I love the villain. I love the Riddler. I loved it. The fact that he was creepy and weird after the fact. The fact that he had this whole scary movie vibe going on in the room, in the dark, with the goggles.
In the cult leader part.
Oh, yeah.
No. Well, the whole thing where he had like the whole subreddit thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
Like all of that was great. Yeah.
That was great.
And how they don't know each other. They're like sleeper cells.
Exactly.
They totally don't know what each other looks like or any of that.
If that doesn't sound like everything we've been experiencing for the past, what is?
Yeah, it was.
It is straight up a play on what's going on in real life.
Well,
but they did a great job.
Always is.
It is.
Not Batman Forever.
The throwbacks in the comics,
man.
Batman
Forever was a whole generation ago. You know, that was borderline geoistic, whatever. One thing I will say, it's just chill. That's what it was. Everybody chill, right?
Oh God.
I'm gonna say this though. Okay, so dude is still too skinny to be Batman. Now in his muscle suit, he looks fine, right?
Yeah.
But that whole scene where he like is shirtless and I'm like, dude,
it was horrible.
Scrawny. I was like, dude, you really need.
Movie.
I mean, he doesn't have to be like, hold on now, let me finish. Now, he doesn't have to be like Ben Affleck because he's probably not naturally big like Ben Affleck is or whatever, right? Or how he can become. But on some level, I'm like, dude, you need to eat like ham sandwiches or steaks or something. Like, come on, dude. You
put in
some of the work. Put in some of the work. Right.
That
was
my shoulders, and that'll broaden him out enough to pull it off. But he specifically said he wasn't gonna work out for the role. I remember that, and he meant it, and he didn't. And he showed up looking like he was undead, with some fucking makeup on.
Look here, that's why he got his ass whooping that one scene.
that shit was, as Bruce Wayne, he looks horrible. I gotta give it the lead. As Batman, he looks great. The outfit.
Yeah, he's a good Batman.
When I first saw the design for the costume, I did not like it. But then when I saw it in the movie and I saw it in the shadows and the way they worked the camera with it, it worked. I was like, okay, I messed with this. It actually grew on me. Now I think it looks pretty cool. So I rocked the thing. But he need to keep his clothes on as Bruce Wayne, and they need to put some shoulder pads in his tux or something.
Man, if you don't put that shit away,
dude look like
do you like it enough to own a Funko?
Man, put that shit away.
Oh my God, the Funko look creepy as fuck, man.
Well, that's how his eyes look in the movie.
I know.
Put that shit away. He out there.
Oh my God! Can you imagine waking up and seeing that? Like,
No.
what the
Nope.
hell?
Nope.
What the hell?
No.
You know what? That might just have to happen at your house.
But I'm going to tell you, right?
It might just have to happen.
You're talking about the suit, the motif that they went with when that one scene, without giving too much away, where you hear him walking through the dark, right? Like, think about it, they did a great job of building, bro. They did a great job of building up how much terror Batman typically instills. And it reminds me, of course, my favorite Batman is always, on top tier, Batman the Animated Series, right? And there are parts of that where, if you even look at the opening credits with criminals, they look up, they see the bat symbol, and they're like, oh shit, right? And it happens that way in the movie. That bat symbol comes on, you notice people stop doing what the fuck they were doing. They're like, you know what? I'm just gonna go this. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. I'm not right. The only thing I can liken it to is literally when several years ago I was in Follies and Pac-Man Jones walked in and wanted our table. And I looked and I said, nope, fuck it. And I walked off, right? That is the exact same feeling that they started getting when that light came on. And they looked at me like, oh shit, him? Nah, I'm out.
You didn't want to smoke?
None. Look, bro, I didn't even want to smell.
Walk away.
I didn't even want to smell the smoke, right? And I'm in this was I'm much better shape then. I ain't in that kind of shape.
Well,
right?
See.
I just walked off, right? And so when you see that and you look at the motif they crafted with him walking in the shadows for like 30 seconds, you see nothing. You just hear boom, boom, walking. You notice everybody got terrified, like, shit, what is that? Right? And you saw Tim Drake sitting over there going, I should probably leave. Right?
Is he
I
Tim
felt
Drake?
him on that one.
Is he Tim Drake?
Hey man,
are they going to go multiversal already?
He's Tim Drake on Titans.
Right.
Like we're all sitting there going, that's Tim Drake. Why is he there hanging out with bad guys?
Completely. So he already has Robin built in.
Yeah, I'm like, where's Donna?
Was the actor was like, he didn't tell the people on Titans. And I kind of call BS on that, because I'm like, you can't tell me that they didn't know. I'm like, that was totally planned.
Hey man, get a check. I don't care. Get it, young man. Get it.
No. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying. I mean, they're like, wait a minute, your agent signed you up for what movie? And you in this series? Like, come on now. Maybe Titan people didn't know.
No, I don't even care. Oscar Isaac is playing who? Poe Dameron, Apocalypse, and Moon Knight.
Multi-revenue streams.
I would. He played a guy named Apocalypse allegedly in a movie one day.
Ivan Ooze's little brother.
My bad. He was in the Power Rangers movie. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's speed it up. But Madman, I must say, the Emperor in me says, my apprentice, you had great darkness. Who knew that it took the Twihards to bring it out?
Look here. I will slaughter some kids. I won't look. I will slaughter some kids. I won't sleep with them. There's a line there.
There's a whole line. He went right past.
It's funny though. I remember being at San Diego Comic-Con like in 2016, and I'm sitting there in line with an older guy. Him and his wife are there, and he's like, "Yeah, this line is not that bad." I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "This is the first year where we don't have all the fucking Twihards," and I just busted out laughing. He talked about them like they were a pestilence, like they were a disease that just needed to be eradicated.
Like for real, oh I feel like going into a Twilight panel, Twilight panel at conventions with holding a sign that says #Save Our Children on it. That's how.
Wow, you gonna do QAnon?
Just to be that guy. No, but I think it would be funny just to sit in that panel going.
See,
save our children.
You know what's happened though? The QAnon, somebody at QAnon, I'm surprised if they already haven't made that link.
Bro, Look, I give them free ideas all the time.
Oh God! All right, man.
Well,
What you got? I
mine.
mean, Mo. I'm sorry.
All right, so what I ended up liking, which was a whole surprise to me, because I didn't see this coming. Because I forgot that it was even coming out until it came out. Moon Knight. I actually like Moon Knight. You know why? Because I'm not married to the material. I saw Moon Knight growing up. I read a couple of comics, but I was all in the X-Men and Avengers. I didn't care. So, in fact, my only exposure to Moon Knight was a few times he was in the Avenger books. So it wasn't that big of a deal for me. So I liked it. I liked the motif. I liked the Egyptian gods. I wish that they showed him actually fighting. I wanted to see more fighting, but we got more scenes coming. So we got way more.
You heard it. That's for sure.
You saw that little thing trying to get out of the room and getting drugged back in like a horror.
Right.
movie.
Well, then you saw the urinal and the sink and all of that stuff.
Yeah, but that's aftermath. I felt like you feel like that when we watched the first Godzilla. I saw the holes he left. I heard the scream. I saw him step, but we didn't see the fight. I wanted to see more. So
well, that part was done on purpose, though, right? To kind of introduce what he's going through, right?
Yeah.
Of, hey man, there are gaps where shit happens and I don't know what happens. But
right.
I'm indifferent.
Hey,
I'm indifferent
too. I'm indifferent.
Like, I enjoyed it, but there are little minor things I don't like. I like Khonshu's voice. Hold on. I don't like how they interject it. It comes across as very, very fake and cartoony how they do.
He sounds like Venom, like the
horrible.
symbiote. That's what he sounds like.
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
Khonshu looks the way he's supposed to look. That part is great, but that whole voice does not match that look or that feeling that you're supposed to have from somebody.
I'm gonna tell you, it's the audio though. It's the audio. I don't have an issue with the actual voice itself.
With him, first of all,
and it's not.
No, he shouldn't be funny,
right? But there's also, but because think about it, there's a noticeable audio thing they're doing, right, with the voice. Where like if you notice when Mark speaks, right, it's still there. It's not like the classic in your head conversation you see people have. There's something actually like with the audio itself that makes it sound almost like hollow, right? Like it's not there, but like it's a weird audio thing, right? I can't put my finger on it.
Voice is it's too comical, man. I agree with Lee. It sounds like Venom from the movies.
I don't know.
Go back and compare the two voices. They sound very
you know what,
similar.
though? It still worked for me. It worked. It just worked for me. I liked it. I
like that they are leaning into his split personality and making that the main draw of the show. That part is great. When they wrote the comics to be more like that,
the gratuitous violence, they're like,
it works.
I mean, when you got people like wanting to boycott Disney over this show and the Netflix shows, you know it's about to be violent.
Yeah, it better get violent. I better see freaking Mark Spector up here tearing people limb from limb.
Look,
he is straight up murder.
If it doesn't approach Punisher, Daredevil levels, then nobody has anything to say.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
You know what, though?
Right?
I also like the fact that Marvel's putting out characters that are not perfect. This is their third character that's had television show or something. Legion, Deadpool. These jokers have split multiple. Deadpool is a whole host of characters in one. They may not be showing that way.
Hold on. We'll see. Deadpool's kind of
Deadpool, yeah.
Because that wasn't Disney. Deadpool was not Disney.
That was Fox.
Right. Now he's in
but I agree with you with Legion though. Legion is probably a better comparison.
Here's the deal, Mo. All of that's gonna get rolled back with the next show, which is Miss Marvel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because it's gonna be super kid.
Well,
Save that talk for some.
Yep, we'll have that talk later. Look, we'll have that talk later with the kids.
Here's the deal. We're talking about Disney. Disney is going to try to hit every single audience they can hit. They're only just now trying to get it to grown people. That's what it. Oh,
that's
now
true.
I think we're gonna put Daredevil in. We're gonna do Moon Knight. We're gonna bring all the shows in and put them over in another section on Disney Plus, and that's what they're doing. They're finally addressing the fact that they're adult.
Well, but here's the deal with those shows, though. Remember, those shows actually had different distribution deals. Those shows were made specifically for Netflix.
Yeah,
right?
You're right.
So the rights for those had to go from here to here. Those rights just reverted back to Disney.
Yeah, they just reverted back.
And I'm wondering, like,
and that's why they did what they did early on. That's how they cut the deals and let them fall the way they fell and came back. That's not a problem. And they could have just put them all on Hulu and kept going. But they didn't do that. They went straight to Disney Plus with it on their own platform to keep it together. I'm not knocking that at all. What I'm saying is that Marvel characters, a lot more of their characters do have these mental issues that they're starting to address and put out for the world to see. Over on the DC side, everybody's a fucking god. Everybody.
Hold up. Batman is just as crazy as his damn villain.
Dude, and Peacemaker's crazy. Did you not watch that show?
Now,
that man murders men, women, and children because he loves peace. Okay?
But
and your daddy's a white supremacist, and you accidentally kill your brother because your daddy's making you fight, bro.
But let's not get it twisted.
Your daddy a racist ass.
Exactly.
Peacemaker is technically a bad guy playing a good guy. Let's not ever get it twisted. He was in prison for a reason. In fact, most murderers think they're good guys.
He was murdering people in the name of peace. There are very few ones that think that they're bad to be bad. I mean, other than maybe Apocalypse or a couple of other guys. He was an extremist.
They want to do it.
That's what he was, right? Yeah. Anything else you got, Big Mo?
That's it. That's it. My other light became a hate real quick.
Oh, well, we won't go into
what
that
is it?
shit.
What is it? Do it.
Don't worry. I've already got music queued up for that one.
Hey man, yo.
Yeah. So my likes, let's see. I did like Batman. I thought it was good. There were a couple things I didn't like about it. I love the fact, first of all, that they did not lean into the whole Joker thing. I like the fact that they did cut out the scene that they released a couple weeks ago where they showed Batman taking the case file to the Joker to have him help, so to speak. The only thing I didn't really like was I did not like the flying scene where he's in the flying suit and bangs his head and is not completely just concussed. Like that kind of was like, okay, really, dude? Like you should be really messed up behind that. And then when the bomb blows up in his face, I was like,
his suit ain't that advanced yet.
Really? Like there's no way
yes, those are the things I was complaining about.
Yeah, those are the only two things that I didn't like, though. I mean, other than that, I did like it. Oh, and then him being super skinny as Bruce Wayne, I didn't like that either. But I mean, I can deal with that. He was such a good like Batman. Like shout out to his stunt doubles. Shout out to whoever made that suit that made him look bigger, like all of that, like A1. Man,
everybody looks big in that suit. It's armor.
Yeah.
But they padded it out.
But seeing how skinny he was, okay, remember when you saw Affleck doing his exercises, getting ready to fight, Superman, and how buffed he looked versus dude when he's laying his clues out on the floor? Come on, bro. That was magic. I'm gonna just say that for real. That was magic.
It's
and
they
suit. Made him menacing.
They took a skeleton and put
it was more than
a
suit. For real. I mean, they could have put him in the Hellbat armor, and I'd have been like, nah, for real. But anyway, I think that was good. I enjoyed that. Moon Knight was okay, but my new fix is the Guardians of Justice. The little known Netflix series.
Hold on, I haven't started yet. I saw the thing today.
It's crazy. It is
So you're okay
bugged
with the
out and
constant
crazy.
medium shift? The medium
Huh?
shift? You're okay with the constant medium shift? It doesn't
Yeah,
bother you?
I'm okay. It's like a bugged out, like Scott Pilgrim meets like, I don't know, like The Killer meets The Boys sort of thing. Like
Yeah.
it's real crazy, and it's done by your boy who did Castlevania. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm surprised you didn't jump on it already.
Well,
Wait, who did it?
The
artist?
Okay.
No, it's the director, right?
The director, yeah, he came up with it. And they've got Diamond Dallas Page playing the Batman analog, and it's great, dude. It's so great. I keep on waiting for him to do a DDT, and his sidekick who went off, instead of him being like Nightwing, he's like the dude with the red headband from Contra. That's who he turns into. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's so tripped out.
Oh
It's
God,
so
man!
tripped out. Yep. It's so tripped out. The other thing that I'm really liking, though.
Did you watch The Boys Diabolical with that?
I'm not really in on The Boys. I'm not.
I don't get me wrong. I hate the live action show. The live action show pisses me off.
I mean,
but the freaking animated show is hilarious, bruh. It hits more of the comic vibe than it does the live action vibe. Okay. And it's very similar to that show, except it's one art. So it's 2D all the way through, but it's different art styles for each episode.
Yeah, but watch Guardians of Justice. The premise is that their world's version of Superman kills himself, and it just all goes downhill from there. Eats a bullet on like TV.
Yeah.
Like it would be like Superman taking the gun with the kryptonite bullet and putting the gun in his mouth. That's pretty much what happened.
Yikes.
Yeah. And then the other thing that I would say I'm digging is I am digging the Destiny 2 expansion, The Witch Queen. It's been really, really good. Like it's been the way it felt like the way old Destiny was. The narrative content is really good. The guns are good. You can be overpowerful the way you were. I mean, it just, I've been spending a lot of time doing that. Been playing with Darchangel David a lot. So I've been really happy with that.
Yeah, Void 3.0 is awesome, man. It made me go back to playing Titan again. That's a big feat for me. I had to put the Titan down for a while. Just to let the Dr. Law run that Titan thing. But Void 3.0 changed the game big time, and it's a whole lot of fun to play. I know Dr. Law likes the glaive, so I know he rocking that. You saw they nerfed it, right? Where you at, Dr.
Yeah, he had to step away. He's back.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, they nerfed it. Really?
Yeah, they nerfed because the glaive suppression was every time you use the glaive. So if you put that thing on your armor for glaive suppression, literally nothing could fight you back once it got suppressed. And then with certain classes, if you had a buff from suppression, like a hunter who could honestly turn invisible after you kill something suppressed, he was invisible all the time and nothing could fight him back or hurt him. So they changed it and made it to where you have to hit targets with the projectile to charge up the meter to be able to use suppression.
Got it.
So good stuff though, man. Good stuff.
Halo by Beyonce.
Here we go.
Music.
Oh God, man.
Now we're moving on to our hates.
We can't even hear.
You know what?
We don't need to hear.
We don't need
to hear.
So what about it? You wouldn't have Destiny without Halo anyway.
You wouldn't have none of it without Marathon, so that don't work.
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't.
Because Marathon became Halo.
Now, all I need for him to do is to let Master Chief play this while he's going along in his little spaceship. Wouldn't that make y'all happy?
Let's just get Jabbar to edit it just for David.
Exactly. Shout out to Bar Fox. Look at.
Hey, why your mouth like that?
His face just cracked.
Welcome to the podcast where we continue to prove it be your own people.
Yeah, come on,
Own people
Beyonce.
do it to you.
Sing it, Miss Knowles Carter.
See, now
Here
he
comes-
using copywritten music, man.
Here comes the
You
crescendo.
can't use this footage.
I can't
Come
hear.
on, Master
It
Chief.
was
fans.
everything you needed and more, Mo.
There we go. There we go. Let me see it. All right, now stop. Oh my God, you about to die.
Archangel David said it's more like hell no versus
Stop.
Halo.
Okay.
He said he
All
watched
right,
it and said,
that's enough.
hell no, hell no, hell no.
You all right, man?
I don't know. You know,
They got that man
Why?
tight right now.
I know.
why,
I
bro?
know.
Why people gotta do this, man? Why they gotta do this? Why they
have
gotta
to do
take
what?
the
What's
stories
wrong
they
with
want
the
to
show,
tell
man?
that they know ain't gonna go nowhere and hijack the
Oh,
properties
you
that
all
we
right,
love
man?
Yeah.
and put these
He
bullshit
said,
stories
"Nah."
into these properties. Why they gotta do that?
I'm not okay. I'm not.
Mm-mm. No, Halo does two things right. Two things right, and that's
Darkness is
it.
Coming.
They kill motherfuckers nice in the show. Like the MDK is seriously on point. And then it's pretty. And after that, you can wipe your ass with it.
Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest. The action, all 17 minutes out of 2 episodes, is superb.
Yes, that's what I said. They kill people pretty as hell in this show.
The
Like
action is great. The moment they start talking after the action, you should turn it off and go and do something else.
They're gonna do something else. And skip episode 2 apparently, because it's all exposition. So it's all toilet shit. Listen, man, wait for the YouTube to come out with all the fight scenes and just watch
All
the fight
17
scene.
minutes of it now. 17 minutes. You get 17 minutes of action in the first 23 minutes of the show.
Let me tell you something. They set it up so lovely too. It's such a bait and switch.
17
God.
minutes of straight action. I mean, they do some epic stuff in this 17 minutes too. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, you can get it.
Mm-hmm. I'm
And
talking
then
about they murk people so right. You just be like, did he just
Well,
open
what's
the
wrong
door
with
and
the
kill
show
all the
then?
people hiding? Like everybody, they were hiding in the. Did they think they were gonna hide? No, he opened the door and went 30 style gangster on their ass and just lit everybody up. It was beautiful, man.
Dude, are you giving it a chance?
Of course, I watched it, didn't I? I said I wasn't even gonna watch it, but I watched it for the fandom, man. I watched it for you guys so that we could talk to y'all and warn you. I took this L, bro. I took the L.
So he
you
did
don't
it for
have to-
y'all, the fans. This man did not want to watch this show for anything. He really
only watched
did.
it because I told him to, and I had to tell him.
Oh, so it's your fault.
And
So
then
that's
I had
what.
to convince him to do it. Because
So-
I'm not
so-
gonna be the only one here that watched it. I am not. Somebody else is gonna watch the show. Now,
So in other words,
with the changes they made, I think you would actually like the show, man. I think you would, because
Hold
neither
on.
one of you guys
Hold
are
on.
married to the material.
The only way you would like this show is if you don't know nothing about Halo.
which I'm not versed
know
like you
anything
guys
about
are.
Yeah, so
Halo
if you don't know
either.
nothing about Halo,
Guys will like
then
it.
you can watch the show. You will
Hey,
enjoy
I know
it.
about. Hey, I know
I
about
am
Halo Top ice
46.
cream. Got 6 grams of protein per serve.
Right. I'm 40. I'm in my mid to late 40s. I don't have time to waste on dog shit, so I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
No way.
Time is precious, y'all. So understand that us taking this L for you is because we love the fans. That's what I'm saying. We love the fans. So
Mm.
we're taking this L so you don't have to.
Ah.
God damn,
Oh,
I'm
man.
talking about, bruh. Just all the
I'm
sins
glad y'all
in this show.
are enjoying it.
Bro,
We
man,
are.
this is like the 80s all over again, where it's just name only. Just name only.
Man,
Fuck it. Name on it.
Poor Ree. I'm gonna have to bring cookies and get this man a hug.
Man.
look, she got to
First of all,
deal with this
I'm
once we
not.
get
I'm
offline.
trying to get Jabbar to edit that video.
They all over the damn timeline.
He'll do it too. He will do it.
They're just doing whatever they want. Like, you got motherfucking Spartan 6 armor up here, but fucking Reach hadn't even been attacked yet. What the hell? That's from Halo 3. How the fuck you in Halo 3 doing stuff from Halo 3? But Halo 1 hadn't even happened yet.
Hey, they
Reach
said that
hadn't
shit
even
doesn't matter,
happened yet.
D.
How the fuck has Reach not happened yet?
It
But they've been
doesn't-
fighting the
Sir, they
not
said it doesn't
fair.
matter.
It doesn't matter. The games aren't canon, dude.
Look, they said you're wearing it too tight.
They ignored the games and the novels. This fool got up there and said, "Oh, well, we didn't look at the games and we didn't look at the novels while making this." And I'm just sitting here like, "Well, how the fuck did you make it then?" Like,
Hey,
They had a boot
hey.
camp.
Look,
They
like,
had a
so
boot
you
camp.
already had your little bullshit script written, and you knew that nobody was gonna watch this shit. So you decided you was gonna line skip by putting it on the Halo IP. If I sprinkle some Halo in this shit sandwich,
Do I need to cue it up again?
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
so
No.
I'm just, come
I'm
on, man.
sorry.
Ooh, this man.
I'm telling you, you're gonna watch the playback of this.
Oh, boy.
You're gonna die laughing.
No, he is not. He gonna
No,
be
it
pissed
probably will
all
make
over
him even
again.
worse.
Right, he gonna be mad as hell.
Oh God.
I'm tired of them taking shit that the fans love and shitting on it. I'm tired of that. Go make your own horrible ass stuff. Do that over there. Leave the good shit alone. I wouldn't care if you never made a Halo show if you were gonna do this to it.
It'd be much better.
You should just left it alone. It was fine where it was. It was sitting over there in the corner. It was doing well. It just had a game come out, doing well. You know what I'm saying? Had a good
Bang
little
the whole
animated
game.
anthology.
A third of a game that came out and did well.
Lee,
Yeah.
I just texted Sharita and said, "Hey, just don't go home." I texted Sharita. I said, "Hey, you don't want to go home? Don't do it."
Yeah, told her to go to Chick-fil-A
I'm
first.
like,
do
go
something.
go to the store, get some of the good cookies.
Right, right.
Hey, man. They took this motherfucker's helmet off, bro. Master Chief. They took his helmet off.
Oh, you should have known
How
that
many
was going to
times
happen.
we seen Master Chief face in the game? Ask me.
Never. It does not
Never.
happen.
Yeah, but you know
This
what he
is the
looked like, didn't
motherfucking
they?
sixth
No. He
game,
doesn't have a face.
and I
And he
still
hasn't
don't
had
know
a
what
No,
this
I thought that they
motherfucker
showed
looks like.
what he looked like as a kid, though.
As
Yes,
a child,
before the alterations.
but never in the game.
Never in the game. And remember, as a child, he was one way, but they did all kinds of shit to those children, from cybernetic alterations to chemical shit that killed over half of them because they couldn't survive what was
Genetic
going on and all the
I
mutations
understand.
they
I
did
just,
to their
Oh.
body.
I just said they just showed what he looked
That's
like, dude.
awful.
We don't know what he looked
That
like. We ain't
sounds
supposed
awful.
to. He should take his helmet off. First of all, these mofos can't take their stuff off by themselves. That shit is put on by machines.
Oh.
They're like,
Hey,
giants
like
amongst-
Iron
Hey.
Man.
They can on the show.
Right.
We know
This motherfucker just pulled an Iron Man and just
We
pulled the
know.
damn helmet. But he pulled it off while somebody had a
Look.
gun pointed to his head.
Look, they didn't have that Disney budget, dude. They didn't. They couldn't do that.
They got a
The budget
Paramount
wasn't
budget.
big.
What you mean?
They already had.
They couldn't pay ILM, bruh.
Bruh,
Just don't take
you
it
can't
off.
even pull that. You can't even pull that. He had the helmet on. Should just left it on.
Look,
Just let it
Take
that
it
off.
off
company
so the
does
girl
not have the
can shoot
money
him in
that
the
Disney
head.
does. Therefore, he's taking off his own stuff, bruh.
Listen, this is all about actors wanting to be seen so that they can be associated with roles. God dang it, Darth Vader didn't take that damn helmet off until the last couple seconds of the third fucking movie. He didn't need to. We just needed a voice.
In the words of the immortal Ric Flair, you might not like it, but learn to love it. Because it's the only thing, best thing going right now.
No, it's not.
What stop?
Whoa.
I'm gonna tell you what the best thing going right now is. Me going back to playing the fucking video game and ignoring this show. Because that's time well spent.
Oh God.
Bruh, I'm telling you, I'm sick of these people,
Okay.
man.
Okay. Once we stop rolling, there's a series of questions that I have for you.
I ain't watching no more.
Based on the
check mark shows.
responses. I don't think
I'm gonna need you to finish the
podcast.
series out, bro. I'm gonna need you to finish the series.
Come
out.
on, man. Seriously. Because if you really, oh my God, he blinked twice. He's really
Look.
bad.
Hey, you bought that horse, you gotta ride.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you gotta be a completist, man. You can't hate watch it for the people.
You don't even know how many more episodes it's gonna be. Nah, hell
Right.
no. That's all right.
I mean, but I'm sure they've told you, like most of the
No,
time they
it
say
is.
it's like
enough.
8.
We seen enough. It was 2 episodes. That was it. Series is over.
What did you say? It doesn't exist anymore.
It don't exist.
Bro, man, they got a human being in the covenant telling the prophet the truth, what he's supposed to be doing. A human being. Some little blind white chick running around telling the covenant what to do.
I have no idea what the covenant even is.
The covenant's the bad guys, bro, that's trying to freaking turn on the halos and wipe every species out. You know what they do to human beings? When they find
What?
human beings on the surface of any planet, they glass
They
that
glass
motherfucker.
the entire planet.
They glass the planet with lasers to just melt that shit down. They don't even talk to these motherfuckers.
Okay, simple synopsis of Halo. Essentially, humans are in space. We've colonized several worlds. We run across another species in space. This group is controlling a federation of species.
And they're a religious cult.
They're a religious cult. They believe that these giant artifacts from this long dead race is the way that they get to heaven. So they want to turn these artifacts on. They find that humans are able to operate these artifacts, and we're the only ones that can. Pisses them off. They decide to pull a jihad against anything human. Anything human is wiped out in the galaxy. Any and everything with extreme prejudice. Period. Just like in Star Wars, they want to glass the planet. That's what they do. And our technology is weak to theirs. We're technically behind them a bit. They use plasma, we use bullets. They have shields, we have armor. They're whooping our ass. They're wiping Earth humans out left and right. And the only soldier we've ever come up with that could actually handle them in a one-on-one battle, species to species, would be Master Chief, technically a cyborg. A genetically enhanced cyborg that doesn't have family because his family doesn't know he existed. They were kidnapped his kid, raised his soldiers to kill insurgents. Given these super suits, they're almost indestructible except to plasma. And they're the only ones we have. We have 30 of them. That's Halo 1.
Not according to the show.
And they can take them off according to the show.
I mean, on the show, they got more people, bro.
Forget them machines.
That show is bullshit. First of all, that show says that they have no memory. That show treats them like mindless automatons that don't know what they're doing. They're programmed and their memories are wiped and they just doing whatever the program says.
Right.
It's bullshit. These people know what they are. They know what happened to them as kids. They didn't lie to them. They just kidnapped the motherfuckers and told them do or die, basically. So they did, and then they became soldiers. The hardest motherfucking soldiers to ever exist. They go out there and get the job done. One freaking Spartan is enough to take on a whole battalion of Covenant and put them on their knees. That's how
good thing we got a whole bunch of them on the show.
Right now on the show we have 4.
Nah, they got more than they got more than
they
that.
run in teams of 3. So I'm mad on the show. They didn't even put him with his team. Like, god dang, where's Fred Kelly? You know what? Also, the show ain't even really about this thing.
It's not.
Woo. On this episode, we just broke Archangel David.
One more
The show is about some random ass Asian girl who was an insurgent that don't even mother freaking exist in the novels or the games. Nobody focuses on this shit. They just throw some random chick who should have died in that first episode.
It's a reimagining. It doesn't matter.
Guess what? Fuck that. Like I said with Boba Fett, if you're gonna get something that people have been waiting all this time for, why do it like this? There's expectations of what the fuck we want to see. Give it to us. These new motherfuckers that don't know what it is, that shit will still be good to them.
I know. This is some high quality H2O.
These tears are good.
Yep.
Say, bruh. Oh my God. I could kick that director in his balls if I saw him. Just on the real.
So if he was on the no, let me stop.
Nope.
Let me slap. It'll be the punch heard around the world.
Let me stop. Oh my God. Oh God. Well, this has been very interesting. This has been real interesting. Are you okay?
No. How you going to hit that man? No.
This show goes right with Star Wars sequels and fucking
So is
Captain
this the
Marvel
worst
movie.
than the Rise of Skywalker?
It's in the same vein as those. Captain Marvel the movie.
Wow.
And
And
all
this was how long was this
trash-ass Star
episode?
Wars movies.
This was what? This was how long?
First episode 45 minutes. The next episode like 48 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
So you just got through the first one, huh?
Yeah. First 2 episodes.
Dwight, did you watch both episodes or did you just watch one?
Watch the first episode.
Maybe it gets better the second episode,
Let me
Dwight.
tell you
No,
something.
it
The second
doesn't.
episode is all exposition.
Mo, be
They ain't
quiet.
even no action to save the show. They ain't even no
How do
action
you
in the
know?
second
You
episode.
haven't watched it.
Because Mo watched it for me, damn it. Nobody gets off by Master Chief or any Spartan in this episode, so it ain't worth watching because it's the only good thing that happened. So I got to deal with them talking about their wrong ass story for almost 50 minutes. Hell no.
But it's not wrong.
Hell no.
It's just their story.
Hell, fuck them. They could have wrote their story and called it something else.
Okay.
Don't take
All
IP to trick us.
Oh my
Stop
gosh.
that shit. This is
Dwight,
He-Man
there's a
all
small
over.
child. There's a small child around. Stop.
He can't hear. Yeah, no, he's in the headphones. He's in the
Lord
headphones.
Jesus. Oh boy. Okay. Mo. All right. I guess maybe me and Madman will find something that we dislike as much as y'all like Halo. I don't think it's likely, but maybe it exists somewhere out there.
Yeah, it's called Halo. Watch it.
I mean, I don't have any emotional attachment or investment to Halo, so.
Ooh,
So
look
you
at
might
me.
like it.
I don't even have the Paramount Network. I'm good.
I mean, I have UPN. I think there are other trash shows that, I'm going to rage out about next time we do this podcast.
I mean, you should watch
If you're a
Homeboys
fan
in
of
Outer
Lord of the
Space.
Rings, that's coming. You
Yeah.
can get your Lord of the Rings on from Amazon. I'm sure they're going to fuck that show up. They
Wow.
fucked up Wheel of Time, so they'll fuck that up too.
Wow. I actually like Wheel of
Wow.
Time. I thought Wheel of Time was actually good. It took a while to get started, but, hey.
This man
They
looks
didn't
like
need
he's
to
about to
change
punch
that shit,
something.
man.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
was
like-
just more so referring to my whole rant that I have about why Jean-Luc Picard is trash.
Oh God, here we go. See, here you go. It's your turn
I'm
now.
I'm not doing it. I got a hard stop.
Jane
I'm
Way.
not
I
doing
got
it
stuff
today.
for you, Dr. Law. Jane Way is the greatest.
Nope.
Greatest.
Oh,
Janeway is
he's trying to hit back.
yeah.
Look,
It
look,
started,
I-
it started
look,
with
hey,
Janeway is
hey.
trash. And
Doc,
then it
go.
goes,
Doc.
There you go.
card is
There you
trash
go.
too.
Doc,
I
that's
know
how
the show button.
that's how you know, right? That's how you know.
You
Look,
struck a nerve.
look, they are now lashing out at everything, right? That's it.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
Oh, I know how you feel about Janeway.
they are lashing.
I know
Look,
it.
they are lashing out now.
I know it. I'm gonna get you a Janeway.
It's like I'm gonna get you back for that one. This
with a
episode.
Janeway Funko Pop and send it to you.
Janeway Funko Pop does not exist, my friend.
I am an
Funko
artist.
Yet.
doesn't like
It really
trash.
does.
Yet.
I was looking for it. I was
I
trying.
will
They
get
got
Hey.
my own
Hey, but I don't
ZBrush
think
right
one.
If
here.
we ever
and I
find
will
it,
make one.
if we ever
Doesn't
find it, we
exist.
can get him one.
Oh no,
And I
Or
tell
th-
you
I
or
will
what,
three.
get right on the ZBrush and make him one.
Oh, and you know
I ain't
what?
got no shame
I
in
will
that.
send you video of me putting ZBrush made Janeway into the grill.
Hey,
Why you-
that's
Roll
fine.
that footage on
Why
you.
would you mess up your grill
That's
like that?
fine.
Exactly.
I
Oh
ain't
yeah,
mad at
you're right. You're right. You're
Why would you mess up
absolutely
your
right.
grill like
I
that?
can't mess
That's-
up the big
that's-
green egg or the
That's
cheap Walmart grill.
disrespect. Yeah, that's disrespectful to the grill.
I'll put it in a fire pit. That's what I'll
Don't
do.
worry
There you
about
go. I
You
ain't
gonna
got
get a
In
no
the
problem
depths of
watching her
hell,
burn.
she shall go. There you go.
Wow.
I'll just throw her
You're
in.
gonna get a
Wow.
card.
I
You're
ain't
gonna
got
get
no
Wow.
problem watching her burn.
So yeah,
Let me
so we
find
can
Wow.
do that.
reels.
We can do Jean-Luc Picard.
Wow.
Jean-Luc
Mm.
Picard is
See, now
trash,
you
and
fucking up.
Janeway is
You
trash.
leave Jean-Luc
Mm.
Picard alone.
Jean-Luc is trash, and I will tell you why. I think
He's trash
Wow.
now.
in the next
You're the
class.
only
You
one
ain't
podcast.
trash
saying
then.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Ooh, look
No, I'm not.
at
No,
the
I'm not.
time. Look at the time.
Yeah, I do have a hard stop. I do need to go pick up my daughter. So I have to go. Y'all can stay and debate this till the cows come home.
But you know, we just fucking with
Using
the
that
Star
baby
Trek
as
to
a
mess
out.
with you, sir. Because I know
Huh?
you a Cisco fan.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, more so Cisco and Kirk. I'll even take Archer over Janeway and
Yeah.
like well hell, and
yeah,
even
yeah.
Burnham. Burnham is better. Burnham is
Janeway only did
way
one good thing,
better
but she
than freaking Janeway. Way better.
Clearly, we're gonna have to have a around the
Oh, she's
horn
way better.
style
She's way better.
episode
look at him. Keep going,
dedicated to
sir.
Star Trek
Keep going.
captains.
It's true.
Yeah.
Way better.
I agree.
You that hate, sir. Spew
Look,
it.
I'm gonna go grab a baby and a
Oh,
pizza.
trust me. Yeah, trust me. I don't have there's
and
no
then you can
shortage of
bring the
hatred
pizza
on
over
that.
here.
No. No one wants
All
to
right,
eat
well-
pizza with you right now. You're very angry.
look,
You're a
exactly.
very angry man.
Look,
You're
Look,
gonna
Reed's
wanna
not even
share.
coming home. She's been warned. I'm like, hey,
Right.
you need a good
Right.
2 hours.
See, 'cause what's
Go
gonna
get your
happen
nails
is
done or something.
Madman would bring over the pizza, and you'd be like, "Your pizza, my pizza, punk." You'd be like Debo,
Right.
and totally take the
Look,
pizza.
probably done
What
smack the
pizza?
pizza out of my hand. I don't even want pizza right now.
What that pizza? You got a green on that pizza box? That ain't Halo green, and you would smack it.
Right. Look, I'm gonna bring him the Little Caesars Batman combo.
There you go. There you go.
Hey,
I
but
know.
before we go, I want to wrap up. Shout out to well, first of all, we're not answering that right now. Shout out to Toylanta, right? You know, every year here in Atlanta we have a toy convention. That was 2 weeks ago previously. Toylanta once again did a great job. This year we had a lot of extra visitors that we don't normally get. The Four Horsemen Studios, who are the toy makers and designers behind your favorite He-Man toys, you know, they have a line called Mythic Legions that they produce themselves that you can only get through them. Well, that has spawned several customizer groups and what have you. And the awesome thing about Toylanta this year was you had several well-recognized customizers for Mythic Legions actually come together and they're as a group and rent rooms and show off their work, and it was awesome, right? Really, really down to earth people. But you so you had that. You had what is called the Crucible, which is a new toy line that will be coming out, right? In the vein of Mythic Legions. You had a company called Sparrow Toys, right? Who also has a line of toys that will be coming out. They brought some of their actual products that will be coming out within the next year. Wars of the Animal Kingdom that look amazing with the paint apps that they've done. I was on the fence about those, but I got to see those up close and personal and talk to the people, and it was great. And also shout out to Crashbox Customs. For those that don't know, Crashbox Customs is the diorama designer who works with fairly famous action figure reviewer and photographer D Amazing. Both of them are the guys responsible for a lot of the Mezco backgrounds that you see at Toy Fair every year, at New York Comic Con for the company Mezco. And he has products. Crashbox actually makes the dioramas. It's got several different lines out. One that fits Mythic Legions, one that's almost a called Complex kind of a space station. They look amazing, right? And he was there, had a lot of his stuff on display, and just fantastic, good experience this year. And and I hope the convention continues to grow and attract new people to come into town for that. So that's one of the things I wanted to throw in there, and a shout out I wanted to put out there to all of those guys for making that come up and be a thing this year. And Target Con, right? Target did their what did they call it, Lee? For this year? Huh? Is it Target Con?
Yeah, that's
Target
legit
Con.
what it was. See, what happens is that it people call it Target Con, and then Target actually adopted it and made it Target Con for real.
Right. And so they came out, and so they actually partnered with Funko and NECA with some various exclusives. And obviously I don't collect pops, so I'm sure Lee managed to get his hands on some, but I did manage to get a couple of the NECA items that dropped. I'm a huge fan of the show Gargoyle, so I now have Thaylog and Bronx on the shelf, and Demona is on the way. So I'll be building out that top shelf up there that you see all the way up in the back behind me right there. There's Thaylog, Bronx. Bronx looks amazing. My son loves to chew on Bronx, so I had to take Bronx back because he's not a teething toy. He decided he wanted it, and he took it. He's only 6 months old, and he just promptly shoved it in his mouth. So that's going on. And there's something. Hey, look, Lee, look at my finger.
What?
Follow my finger.
What?
I'm not going to tell you what that is. It belongs to you. It belongs to you.
What is it?
I remember I went back to El Paso for Juarez for a second trip. I got something else while I was out there.
You did?
I did. Now, I'm not going to own it. That shit's still going back in the bag with the rest of your shit, but I ain't going to tell you what it is.
Wow.
But it is a Funko product.
As long as it's not like a rock candy or anything like that.
No, it's a regular ass Funko product.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, cool.
Right. I had people looking at me at TSA going, "Why do you have this shit in your bag?" And I was like, "Man, you know how people are." And he was like, "I'm sorry." I went, "Me too. Wow. The things you do for your friends." So
I can't tell what it is.
I know you can't tell what it is. That's why I'm purposely got it all the way back there obscuring that shit.
Is that a stand?
Yeah, he don't want to see it himself.
Nope, don't even want to look at it, but I'm pointing it out. It's a mystery Funko.
Well, yeah, they do sell mystery boxes. So
it's a mystery as to who it is right now.
Well, they did release a new set of Master Chief Halo pops.
You want one? Hey, you want one?
No,
you want one with the helmet off?
No, they legit did.
I'll get you one with the helmet off.
That's actually not a troll. It's true. Best Buy had exclusives. There were two different ones. I'm serious.
Yeah, helmet on, helmet off.
I know how it go. It's coming out. They're going to promote the show. They're going to do their thing. That's all right. They can do their thing. I don't care.
Yeah. They had green.
I'm not spending money on it.
Wow. What did Funko ever do? Okay. Well, anyway,
I'm not spending money on it.
time to go
If they
get
down with the traitorous bullshit
my
that's going
child.
down.
Time to go get my child. Y'all have any other shout outs y'all want to give? I mean, we know you're not shouting out Paramount, but go ahead.
Paramount to kiss my ass.
See, this is why we ain't gonna get invited nowhere. we gonna end up at Chitlin Con.
Pretty much. And even they might be like, y'all stink. So
exactly. Dirt Road Comic Con.
Mo,
Give
you
a shout
got
out to
anybody
my
you want to
Cosplay
shout
Your
out
Way
to?
family.
No.
Mad love to all of them in that group for Cosplay Your Way. And
Amen.
I'm sorely disappointed.
All right. Shout out to my gaming clan, the Stone Mountain Guardians, real cool people, organized around love of He-Man. I'm sorry, not Stone Mountain, but Snake Mountain. Sorry, I'm letting my proximity to Stone Mountain State Park color my judgment for a second. Give a shout out to MarsterCon, did Hair of the Dragon, got some dope photos coming out.
I'm so sorry I missed that.
Having at the end of this month, the cosplay and Funko Pop.
Oh, guess who's gonna be out of town?
Well, I'm just saying, you're more than welcome to come and observe.
Sorry, I'm gonna be in Arizona. I'll be in Phoenix.
Oh, there you
Try
go.
Try taking a Suns game.
Right. Suns in 4.
Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna bring you a Ben Simmons pop.
I don't think they have those since he hasn't played in like a year. But they do have some of the other characters, though. They do have those. All right, guys. It's been real. Dr. Law signing off. Till next time. May your halo burn bright. Peace.